Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I want to tell you a little bit about Andorra. Some of you might know Andorra already for a long time. Some of you maybe not, but Andorra is my first ever pony. She is now 28 years old. And I always used to do a lot of shows and events with her, so I would bring her to an open day or to a really nice competition. Something else, didn't really matter what it would be. And then we would do like a demonstration about the trick training, bitless riding, whatever we wanted to do, we kind of did. And it was a lot of fun, and we've been doing it for years. So I think I started when I was maybe 14 or 15, and I'm now 26, and she's then now 28. So it's been a very long time. And I have decided, after COVID already, she didn't really do any events. Now I have decided that this year in September will be the last show we're doing together. So it is a bit of a bittersweet decision, and it is not very, in the meantime, she's helping the neighbors to garden their little garden, to trim the little garden. But it is a bit of a difficult situation, a bit of a difficult decision, but I think it is good. Like, she's done so much and now it is kind of enough. The reason I want to do this, because I never really want to give it an ending. She looks a bit bored, but it's just because she wants to go fast, fast, fast. And we're trying to walk a bit slowly now. But she is still very happy. She's still full of energy. She still likes to do things. But of course, she is getting older. And how sad it sounds, but I do want to have the opportunity to say thank you to her. And there were always kind of like a lot of people that wanted to see her or did like watch shows from us, and I'm always very thankful for them. But now I really want to take my time and thank Andorra for this as well. So, oh yeah, you're very sweet. So that's kind of what we're going to do in September. It will all be filmed by the team that also films for Horsewell TV from us. So they will film everything on the day, so I will also upload the day itself. But I first wanted to share with you guys that it was happening. So I'm still very happy with how she's feeling. She's still very energetic. She looks very easy now, but we're going into the forest because I thought we'll go for a nice forest walk, because this might be the last show, but it is not the last thing we're doing. We might have the last show memory that we're gonna make. That's kind of the hardest thing for me, because it's the end of a chapter. And that was a really beautiful chapter, so that's kind of difficult. But it's not the end of our chapter, so that is very good. So we're gonna just do some nice forest walks, do some tricks, play in the field, cuddle, do whatever we feel like, but just the last show together. Yeah, I really like just doing stuff with her, but nothing really has to get done. We're sitting in the forest because she loves the forest. Hey, kissy. Oh yeah. And as I said, also it is very difficult because now I do bring Andres and Macho and Gaio already a little bit more to events. And I really enjoy it, like it's a lot of fun and it's really great, but for me it just still doesn't feel the same. Like, I like doing it because I was doing it with Annie, and I still absolutely love doing it, like, don't get me wrong, but I did have to get used to it to like not bring her this often. But I feel very lucky that I got to do all these things with her and for so long, and that she is still here with me. And I always say some horses turn over 50, so let's hope she is one of them. Yeah, if you're healthy. Oh, good girl, yeah. And I think she loves doing it, so I just can't wait to give her really like a nice final thank you with the people. So that's going to be fun. I don't know exactly how it's going to go yet. I'm just going to go in there, see what she feels like doing. For me, it doesn't really matter. And I might say a few things. I have one song that I really like that I might put in there, and the rest we'll just make it a nice time. Like, of course, it will be a bit sad, but let's just try to make it a good time. And yeah, for the rest, what I, as I said, do with her is to just have fun, play around. Sometimes, oh, you're very sweet. Sometimes she, sometimes she just loves to play. My God, this is all happening. Sometimes she loves to play around and to buck and to do whatever she wants. We go to the beach sometimes, do some tricks, and she's just feeling really good. So I'm glad. In the beginning, I gave her a little bit more of a break. She didn't really like that. She really is more happy now, even though she doesn't do a lot, like not even every week. Yeah, my treats are here. Okay. I always tell people, don't give treats when they ask for them, but with Annie it's different. Yeah, good girl. He's so sweet. I thought it's maybe fun to also explain a little bit about why we are doing what we're doing and how everything happened, because I think I haven't really spoken much about it. So for me it's kind of a special story, because I have to thank Andorra for everything, because I got her when I was 12 years old. So I was riding at a riding school for 3 years, once a week. And then I was lucky enough that my parents got Andorra for me. And then I remember in the beginning she was just so easy and kind of lazy almost, that I was like, oh, how can I ever fall off this horse? I even told my parents, I don't think I will ever fall off this pony. Very dumb to say. And a little bit later she started to become the opposite. And I was riding on the only way that I knew, so it was kind of the way of the riding school. So you kind of kick and pull basically, not literally, but it's basically all you know. And I think she was over it. She's of course almost a full Arabian. She had always had owners that had like own horses, so they were not like me. And I loved her very much, but I just didn't know any better. So she started to say no. She started to scream no, basically, because she started to buck me off all the time. I was scared of her at one point. I remember the first time bringing her somewhere else to the pony club. She bucked me off as well, and I was just laying with my back in the sand, couldn't breathe anymore, and all these things kind of happened. So I was lunging her before I started to ride, and all these sorts of things. And at one point I was like, okay, I don't want to ride anymore. I was very scared when I was young. Usually you hear from people it's the other way around, but for me I was very scared when I was young. But of course I didn't want to sell her, and I never sell her, and I never really sell any of my horses. So that was already from then. So I didn't know what to do, so I was just lunging her, walking with her, and that was it. And then at one point I saw some people do some tricks and funny things with the horses, and I just taught her to do the kissing, so she gave me a kiss. Then I wanted to do the Spanish walk, which I always really liked. Then she was only scraping, so I realized, okay, it's not the Spanish walk yet. So we kept practicing and practicing, and then we started to do more things, and in this way I felt that we understood each other, and without realizing we were growing a lot closer and everything was getting a lot better. So it was never really a choice we made, like, oh, we're now going to do like the trick training or the liberty work or anything like that. It just happened, and by doing the trick training, by doing the trick training and just the other way of working, it's more about understanding each other. Actually everything changed. So where we weren't able to ride with a bridle and with a saddle and anything, then at one point we were riding with only like the rope around the neck. So that kind of helped us a lot. And I remember then people started to ask us for like shows and to go to events, and there were a lot of people that told me to sell her in that time, which of course I didn't do. And then later these people were asking for shows. So I was like, okay, good, we have gone through it. Yeah, you've done so well. And then at one point, when I was doing the shows with Eva, we had like shows every weekend. So we've seen a lot of places, met a lot of people, and it was just great to go like with your pony to all these like little different events, and just like it really like brought us a lot closer. I still do everything with her in mind, to think like, okay, if they sometimes say no, we have to listen and find another way. Yeah. As I said, the most important thing is that I get to enjoy her. She's such a special horse, and I'm so lucky to be around with her, and I feel like we have just such a strong connection. Like, if I think about her, it's kind of the best thing I can think about. And every day I really just get to enjoy her, and every day I go to the stable, say goodnight, or in the field, and it just always like our special time every day. And I'm just really, really grateful and really happy that she is in my life. Like, I am so lucky that she is in my life. Come. Out. She's out right now. Okay, you're back. That she's in my life. I get to enjoy her every single day. She's the most special thing to me, and she will always be. And this is just one thing that we might not do together anymore, but I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna make it special because you deserve it. And we're gonna have a good time, and I will film everything and keep you updated. But now you already know what's going on, and then hopefully you will join us for the show. You either be there in real, or you will see it after. We try to capture it as good as possible. So Annie, thank you, and thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, she wants to go. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.